Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 with my continuing playthrough of Panzer Corps 2, and I called it the Ardennes Offensive, and Ray objected to that title because that's the 1944 offensive title, and he's right, but this is also an Ardennes offensive, and I very much looked at, hey, this is the Ardennes and we're having an offensive through it. He was thinking like there's Sedan offensive or campaign or battle or something, and he may be right about that. Now another thing is he objects to my, well, let's move this tank unit here and these infantry there and whatnot, and wants me to use more sophisticated language, and that can be done. Now, I don't know if those of you on chat now, there's just a few people here watching, but or if you want to comment below. There is not a defined, what is this unit? It's called the 14th Panzer 38T A. Here, we can rename this, but this isn't defined whether this is a platoon, a company, a battalion, because I'm presuming, well, I haven't played through all the missions, and this is sort of multiple division size unit that does all this historically. And when we look with Panzer Corps, we see that they basically are fighting out the whole Battle of Kursk, which is a multi-corps offensive, and so these units sort of expand and contract to a degree to sort of fit the historical thing. So I haven't wanted to try to specify this, but we can come into here and we can give this a name, the 9th Panzers. Is that what we should call this? Because I don't want to, but I do want to hear your thoughts. I don't know that I want to call this like the 9th Panzer Zug, or platoon, or the 9th Panzer Company, or the 9th Panzer Battalion. And so, and I've been also sort of reluctant because of going to too much unit detail, because obviously we play a lot of different units. I know I always sort of get myself in trouble with some of these things. I think it was Rommel's 7th Panzer Division that was armed with the 38Ts. Could have been the 35, but there were basically, my understanding, only 2 divisions that were at least substantially armed with the Czech tanks for the invasion of France. The other German divisions were armed primarily with German tanks. So, no, gotta hit T high. I'm reasonably happy to do this, and to moving the model that we'll still have the when we change it, but by doing this we get rid of what the model of tanks are. Didn't it take? Okay, no, it's taken there, but it isn't changing the display. Like the first Pioneer. Does it take a reload or something? Okay, it's adding it there once I re-click at the top. The 14th Panzer and then they'll do the model below it. Okay. So we can do that. I am quite willing to do that, and because obviously as time goes on we will be changing the model of the vehicles. Now 17th Grenadiers, the 12th, 13th of Air Infantry. Let's okay, 24th Gebirgsjägers. Okay, the 10th. No. 10th Artillery. Over there. Just how much immersion, realism do you do with these? Because you know, you can get naming conventions. Oh, no. I was doing that backwards. Anti-air, the 18th anti-air. Because within a division, you... Does anybody want to quickly look up what the Germans were calling a reconnaissance unit? We'll call it Recon for the moment. The 13th Recon. Okay, well, and there we go. We'll worry about the aircraft later. But so you can post below in the comments naming conventions that you think we should maybe use for this series. Okay, you come up to there. Okay, I think we're going to end the turn. They're going to take a hit from that AA, but probably not too badly. And a minor hit from the aircraft. Okay, that's somewhat working out as intended with the artillery supporting the attack. Okay, the 7th JU-88s, again we'll work on that. Get survivor trait. As long as the unit has more than one strength, it will always survive an enemy attack. Okay, very good. That is a very good trait to have for aircraft. Now, let's bring our Stukas forward to here. Oh, I keep different games, different conventions. Let's do a very sort of prepared attack. They are now encircled. They got a bunker back there. Okay. Start off with a weak artillery barrage. A little bit stronger artillery barrage. Our air attack now. Okay, very good. Now if we attack here, oh, we don't get... These are the pioneers, aren't they? Why aren't they giving us pioneers? Do they? I don't know. Okay. This looks like the hopefully cost-free attack. And oh, well. Both good and damn. Let's bring up our reconnaissance here to sort of continue the... Oh no, actually, well, we do that. Now this. Do we want to... No, that's not a good attack there either. So let's bring the tanks in to occupy Sedan. And we got them. Very good. Now, these guys have moved. Really don't want to bring them next to the fortification. What would that be? Well, Ebon Mall, was that? That was more up in Belgium than France. So that's a French strong point by the Rondel there. Alright, okay. Well, that is successful, most assuredly. Now, over here, see about doing this without an air assault. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Well, actually, you know what we will see about doing here is moving the artillery up to support that, so if they do a counterattack, we're going to take the time you first for elite replacements. Ooh, that's going to eat up a lot of our... I think we're going to have to live with just some regular replacements to get that up to somewhat strength. Let's move our fighters up. Oh, I didn't we need more prestige points. Move them up to escort. Okay. No. We're gonna, just in case they decide to do an air attack against either of these artillery pieces, we got some anti-aircraft guns covering them. We'll want to bring the pioneers up to help assault that, I will presume, as well as some artillery, but we can try to bypass it in the meantime with our motorized forces to go to Kherson. Okay, they're doing their job of counter battery, or well, defensive fire. Now counter battery fire. Uh-oh, some sound was. That hurt. Canards. Armored car and armored car violence. The armored car Retreated? Yes. Okay, they're getting weaker and weaker and weaker. That's the stronger one, but now we do have our AA guns, which discouraged them a little bit, or so it would seem. Okay, well, now we have some real tanks to deal with here that are looking to be a bit of a problem. So what we're going to do here is... Oh, just out of range, just out of range. Okay, well... that's not very useful, it's awfully weak. This is why we need anti-tank guns, but we are mostly full up. Okay. Well, we need more prestige. I think we're going to let that northern unit up, the air unit up there, just sort of hang out. Now they're weakened to being ineffectual. Okay. Yes, counter battery fire, which I'm not surprised about. If we move the tanks in against them, that AT gun will... That wasn't as good as I was hoping. A result. This is a bit tougher than Sedan, I'm seeing. Not entirely surprised. Okay, well, I think we're going to suppress their artillery. I don't know that that is the best option, but let's try this. This is expensive, more than I like. I just don't see much of a choice. Maybe I should have waited a turn. We want to move these guys up here to this air base. And now that they're weaker, oh yeah, well, no, we just want to move these guys up because they're gonna need to be up here anyways. You come to there. Yeah, I know I've wrecked my armor here. Oh, I should have shot first here, though they're not overly effective. Okay, watch gamer make mistakes, I think is at least how I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm... Okay, they ran away. Well, maybe we should have left them back at the other base. Okay, well now it's raining and we can't use our... God damn! Ugh! See, now I want to use my Stukas, but it's raining and we can't. Okay. Oh no, we can. This is just overcast. Okay. Cool. Well then, if we can do that, what I want to do here is come to... Oh, you're too far away. Oh well, no, we can get to here and take him out, or... Nah. Let's move you to here. Let's move you up to here. Okay, didn't quite take them out as I was hoping. Okay, that was a bit of a help. Not enough of a help for my liking, at least. That didn't work out so great either. Wasn't so bad. Okay. That did that job. You just move into there, I think. You move up to deal with counterattacks. Okay, that helped me immensely with prestige points. Now I think, let's see, +4, that'll get us to 9. That used just about all. Okay, we're gonna do that there. Oh, that actually worked out very well. Okay, that's sort of why we had him there. Oh, there's actually a direct attack on him. Okay. Well. think we will suppress him. We will attack with the armored car and kill them. All right. Yep, they'll get some cover, but it's only a single strength unit, which really didn't do much. But that will allow this attack to hopefully be more effective. And have the infantry use their anti-tank rifle type things and take them out. Okay, now what I'm hoping is that will give counter battery fire and a nice help there. I do know I need to bring up the fighters to the front a bit more, but that will at least help. Yes, a direct attack on the artillery is what is needed. Wow, that looks like to be not the best thing. Okay, well then we won't do it. Bring our reconnaissance aircraft up, and let's see about spending, well, 50 for 1 strength or 54 for 2. 54 for 2. There we go. Get our other air unit back in the fight, at least to some degree. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Belgian armor showed up. Belgian armor showed up. Which may not be the... Oh, no. Undo that. I didn't know I was clicked on you. Yeah, I'm not really worried about that. Let's... The artillery in the back. Okay. Yeah, that AA or AT gun, it just got to go. You guys can't even fall back. Oh, well. Not losing your trucks. We really don't want to abandon the trucks. Yeah, that would just be a bit too deadly with that AA there that I want to try out. So we're going to, well, first do that, then do that. None of these look like good options. Why aren't you giving me good options? I want good options, not bad ones. Well, let's get this armor much more up to strength there. That will be nice. And we will take this opportunity to move the fighters forward. There we go. Ouch. What the hell's back there? What the hell is shooting at me from back there? Is that like a railway gun or? I don't know. Okay, shoot you down. Oh, not this door. This unit, okay. And that'll do for them. Let's move them up to where they can... Oh, hello. Some French armor, some, what? Yep, R-35s. The most common, we'll call them modern French tank, or French tank, I think, is the most common. I think the most common were still FT-17s, but they weren't modern by any stretch of the imagination. Okay. Where's that other air unit? It's up here. Okay. So let's cruise up here. Let's see if we can shoot some of them or all of them down. No, just sort of made them lose a little heart. Okay. Well, you can move forward, which will allow... Oh, the tanks can't even get... Damn. Ah, just more artillery, okay. Well, that unit's gone. I don't even know if I should move up to the bridge at all. Yeah, this will be a good strike. Just sort of gave them a bit of a morale crisis, but hey. Now they can move to there. Well, they can move to here. Okay, good. That will keep them from going at least around the north and hitting directly on the artillery. I'll come to there to protect that. Other artillery piece, we'll move it up here. We've got to watch out for that. That's going to be a problem. We have enough to reinforce something. There we go. Oh, that was a big ouch. I didn't see that one coming. Okay, the reason I didn't see that one coming is because I see this as a bad situation for them. Because they're on the bridge now and attacking. 2 versus... yeah, well... they fall back to there. Okay, well, we're going to keep the attack up. Overrun. Very nice, and that will allow me to push to here, I guess. See if we can kill this. I know it. We're gonna get them shooting up at us, but we can kill that. That will allow something of a direct attack on the artillery here. Which is a useful thing. Maybe we should have used these other... yeah, that was probably would have been a better... Go escort those planes. I think we're gonna move the AA guns this way. I think we need to send reinforcements there. Well, reinforced by one is better than nothing. Oh, we should have moved the planes up to there, killed that. Well. Okay. Well. This time, let's hopefully make some better decisions, even though things have not gone overly well for us. Okay, that helped. Just fully take that down. Good. That was useful. Hey, King Sobieski. What's the humming sound? That would be my heater in the background, I think you're hearing. And it's cold enough that I'm going to keep the heater on. Sorry for the humming background. Hello, Savage Metal. Good to have you here. We're going to come up and be prepared to attack. These guys are going to shift over to here. These guys are going to move up. They're going to strike. Hopefully only morale loss for their countering. Well, that would have been the better move to do that first, but we can still attack. I think we have the ammo enough. Oh, actually, knock them down a bit. Now, I've wondered since I saw you here before, King Sobieski, are you Jan Sobieski or some other Sobieski king that I'm not readily aware of. Yeah, let's come over. They fell out of the sky. Okay, well, let's see. I think up here. +7, that'll get us back to 10 plus. These guys we don't want to lose either. Yes, we do have right here the first pioneer. For cities and other things more effectively, they helped us take out that fortification. We could have bypassed it theoretically going around it, but I just sort of decided that it was just going to be a little too tight and we probably should take it down. Because right now we have to get just 2 more cities. I know we have 4 turns, it's not a lot, but I don't think there's much defending here, but that's just a thought. And we push through most of the defenses up here. So this is just getting to there. Okay, I think we've moved up what we wanted to move up. Reinforced. Oh, well, you know, I think it's worth it. Well, we don't know, so we'll take the opportunity to try to actually damage them more than just emotionally damaged tankers. Okay, well, now up here we can bring up what's left of the artillery. Well, that's now no longer on anti-aircraft duty, so I think this turn what we will do is come up here and really surprise. Oh, well, maybe they're still pointed to the sky a bit. So, since looks like they may be, we will. Ooh, we could overrun. Okay, we will swing around and do that. I really liked in the older versions of this game, if you will, simply driving through a hex. Occupied it. Now you actually have to stop in a hex to get the occupation. Okay, well, we will use that to overrun the air unit. Okay. Hello, Eifnoid. Yeah. I'm not saying it's a wrong decision. Oh wow, you know, I actually lost it. I literally lost this unit until just now that this tank unit was up there. Wow. Okay, I just spotted that. Yeah, I get the idea of it, but if you're passing through a town without resistance in it, you know, meaning there are no enemy soldiers. I'm in no way saying that there isn't a you know, time delay to occupy something like that. Just too weak. Well, let's come up and hit them with the... Okay, they're down to... Or they just have... Okay, that we can do. Yes, properly occupying a hex removes the, if you will, dead body or dead equipment unit. They've already moved. They're weak, but they can come up to here. I don't know if there's much I want to do with them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'll totally agree with that, that none of this is going to be a perfect representation of what we're doing, because we slide back and forth from these units maybe equaling a company to these units equaling a battalion or a regiment or other sorts of largish formations, and even then still a bit off. Okay, well we can sort of, I haven't moved these guys. What do I have? Okay, if we do that, plus 7 at 52, I can only really afford I want to do everything with elite replacements, but it's all I can really afford. Good counter batter or defensive fire from the artillery. Ooh, that hurt. More than I was expecting, quite honestly. Okay, well, let's start pounding here with the artillery. I think we have the time. Let's... move up and take these guys out. Oh, hell. There we go. That unit's done for. Now, I don't think there's any... Ooh, you're just out of range, are you? I'm sure they designed that with somewhat of a malice of forethought. We need these infantry up as much as practical. around behind so that we're potentially hitting them from more than one direction. They just moved. I messed up with this unit. They're still on foot. Okay, we have 79 points left. Don't know that there's anything that overly makes sense. Well, they can't make that attack, can they? Okay, well, instead I'm going to then move them up to here. This turn. Okay, so that way next turn we will have better air attacks. Counter battery fire, they hit them not as hard this time. They got taken down a little bit. They moved up to shoot at them. Okay, well, not the best outcome. Not what I was hoping for. More tanks. Oh, there goes my AA. Okay, well. We want to take that this turn, not that we can't take it next. We want to take it this turn, though. Well, damn, I had this really neat assault plan worked out, and they just ran away from it. I guess that worked. Well, let's save this here, because as soon as I enter that city, this will end. Zero 06? Oh, 07. Okay. Resume game. Now, the live stream's going to continue, but this episode is over. Obviously, just so you know, if I move into here with the armored car, which is what I'm planning on doing immediately, this ends, just so that we can start the next episode with getting ready for the continuing operations. So, but we will end this here. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like the video, and post your comments, including the ones I was talking about, naming conventions, at the start of the video. Thanks so much. See you next time for more historical gaming.